you know that this is what you want to do because this is where the party's at, right? So then one day, somebody screeches down the street in the car, and then you hear rat-tat-tat-tat, pop, 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 right? And so you running and you screaming and you're like, oh my God, right? And then you dive in the bushes, and as you dive in the bushes, you get shot in the leg and you're bleeding, you're scared, you hit an artery, you're going to die, you're going to bleed half to death, and they rush you to the hospital, and you're calling your mama, and your mama's like, oh my God, you were in South Central. Why were you at the party? Well, Mama, I thought it was going to be fun, blah, 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 blah. And then your friend comes back, and your friend is like, you know, your OG friend, the friend that you said was lame, the one that was kind of letting you know, like, just kind of be careful. Just make sure if you go to this party, have your security, and you left your security at home because you really didn't think you needed it because you thought it was all fun and games. Your friend is like, do I have your attention now? Motherfucker, do I have your attention now? And you're going to be like, yeah, like you got my attention, right? And what the point in all of this is to help you understand that for every bright, sunny day when it comes to investing, there's always a dark side. The good news, though, is that for every dark side, there's always something bright and sunny just around the corner. And the difference is that what you see in crypto right now, this is my perception of what's happening in crypto right now, is that the prices are dropping in crypto because all of the investors in crypto who are not true investors are scared to death and running for the hills because they just got shot in the leg. The OGs, the ones that I roll with, the ones I talk to, you know, the experts like that we brought into the Black Business School, they're like, yeah, this is kind of how it goes. This drop. This reminds me back in 2014 when my portfolio lost 95% of its value. Right? They've seen it before. They're battle tested. And so what's going to happen is that as Bitcoin and crypto does what it's going to do, and it may continue to drop, nobody knows, right? You're going to have a couple of factions of investors. You're going to have the investors who are like the little hippie kid from USC. The hippie kid is so traumatized now, he's never going to another gangster party because he don't want to get shot again. But you're going to have the OGs that are like, yeah, this is the way it is, but this is my neighborhood. Like, I'm just going to be careful. I'm going to make sure that if I do go to a party, I'm going to look over my shoulder. I ain't going to trust everybody. I might be strapped. I'm going to at least bring my security. I'm going to make sure that I'm good. Because I know that I'm in a situation that can be very, very good sometimes, but can easily turn bad. Same thing is true with investing. When you invest in a bad neighborhood, not that South Central is a bad neighborhood. I've done events in South Central, and most of it is a beautiful, wonderful place with amazing people. But nobody from South Central would disagree with you if I was to say that there are some dangers lurking behind different corners, so you just got to be smart. Right? So when I say to you, those of you who are interested in investing, whether it's in crypto or anything, it's okay to continue to invest. I'm not going to say you should or shouldn't. It's up to you. But you just got to be smart. What does it mean to be smart as an investor? Well, it means following basic rules of financial security. It means diversification. Do not put all your money in one place. When all your money's in one place, that creates an easy target. If all your money gets zapped out of that one coin that you put all your money into, or all your money gets zapped in crypto, you don't want to be a person who's done financially because your crypto portfolio went south. Don't invest money that you are not ready to lose. Make sure you are a long-term investor. Don't be a fly-by-night. The fly-by-nights always get killed. The fly-by-nights are like the fish. And the sharks are the ones who wait for the fly-by-nights to freak out and panic, and then they sweep up right behind you and they buy up all the stuff that you just sold. Warren Buffett has a saying that's perfect for this. He said, when everybody is greedy, you should be scared. When everybody's scared, you should be greedy. So traditionally, what Warren Buffett has done is that whenever the stock market has crashed, Warren Buffett comes right in, and that's when he's making his biggest deals. That's when he's buying up everything because he's like, oh, people are scared, and a lot of investors cannot see the future. The present tends to be controlled. The present and the world tend to be controlled by those who are best able to see the future. Those who tend to be controlled are the ones who can only see the present. Because if all you can see is the here and now, then what's going to happen is you're going to be constantly manipulated, constantly reacting to things that just happen, as opposed to being proactive and preparing for things that may or may not occur in the future. So think about this when it comes to crypto. I will say this. I am glad the Bitcoin craze is over. I believe that a lot of people have been woken up. You know, a lot of people got shot in the leg at the gangster party, and now they're paying attention. When people are struggling, that's when they start listening to a Boyce Watkins. Oh my God, I just talked about myself in the third person. That's probably the most arrogant thing I could have done. But they will start listening to someone like myself who might sound lame when it seems easy to make money. The other thing too is that when the money's flowing like that, it's very easy to get one of my dissertation committee members, Professor David Hirschleifer. You can look him up. Brilliant guy, one of the leading thinkers in all of finance. David Hirschleifer used to write articles about something called self-attribution bias. Self-attribution bias is when you tend to believe, and most human beings have this, you tend to believe that that you're the reason good things have happened to you, but you tend to think other people are the reason bad things happen to you. So when things go good, you're patting yourself on the back, but when things go bad, you're pointing the finger at other people. You know, like for example, people do this with their favorite sports teams, they don't even know it. Pay attention, ask your friend, if they're a fan of the LA Raiders or whatever. I don't even know if it's the LA Raiders or the Oakland Raiders. I don't even follow football because we're supposed to be boycotting, but I know black folks, our attention span is so damn short. But we're supposed to be boycotting, so I can't remember if it's the Oakland or the LA Raiders. I literally have forgotten. But literally, ask them about their favorite sports team and pay attention to the language they use. If their team won, they'll say, yeah, we won. But if the team lost, they'll say, yeah, they lost. Well, why? No, why? It was we when we won. Why can't it be we lost? A lot of people don't say we lost. They say they lost. But we won. They don't say they won and we lost, right? Because they don't internalize the loss. They internalize the win, right? So a lot of people do that when it comes to investing. When things are going well and everybody's making money, they say, look at me, I'm so smart. I know how to pick the right whatever is blah, 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 blah. And they don't think that they need any extra help. You know, just like the guy who's going to the gangster party where everything's safe and he's having fun, he doesn't need security. He doesn't need anybody to tell him, what to look out for, what colors to watch out for, what blocks to be careful on, because he feels like he's got control. But when he gets shot in the leg, then suddenly he's like, okay, I need a security guard, I need some information, I need protection. And the thing about cryptocurrency investing is that is, again, it's the financial analogy to a really bad neighborhood. The first thing I did when I started investing in crypto was I said, hook me up with some experts so they can tell me what's really going on. And think about this. I have a PhD in finance. So I am pretty much as close to an economic ninja as you could possibly be. So I can take care of myself, but even a person who can take care of himself needs to get briefed and get information before they go and they're hanging out in a bad neighborhood. You need to find out who do I need to be friends with? What blocks should I avoid? What situations should I look out for? Where are the opportunities at? How do I make sure I fit in the right way? Right? All these things. So keep that in mind when it comes to investing in crypto. Just do your homework. Get your information. That's what's really gonna protect you. I want to show you guys this video. This is, since I'm